So this week starts out pretty rough. You know, we're a trout farm and this is the week leading into Memorial Day. And, you know, it's always a big push for any kind of trout farm or, you know, anybody that produces fish for recreational purposes. And this week was just totally filled with trucks going out, coming back, getting washed, getting immediately filled, heading back out again, you know, just over and over. It's just a brutal week as far as working at a trout farm. So the week starts out on Monday. Johnny came out with us and we drug his trailer to the property.
Boy, was that an adventure. I think we were about 45 minutes out when we blew one tire. And we drew a couple smokes a little bit back on that and made it maybe 20 minutes out and blew a second tire.
Pushed the limits and some things might have happened. So after, you know, we do all of our morning feeding and all of our typical morning routine, Ethan's out on a delivery, so, you know, because if there's trucks going out left and right, Ethan's got a CDL, so we're utilizing Ethan as much as possible to be able to run trucks everywhere. And so Ethan calls me up and tells me that he needs some fish tagged, and I had tagged fish with other people before. This was the first time I was going to be tagging fish completely by myself, and it actually kind of turned out to, I wouldn't say be a disaster, but I did have fish kick the tags, which later on in the week I ended up having to fix those tags. Good, you know, good start to the week to spend some time tagging fish because I love tagging fish.
My name is Joshua Pardee. I work at a fish hatchery, and it is the absolute coolest job in the world. And I work with some really cool people too, like Tom, the owner, Ethan, who's one of the hardest workers I know, Aaron, the firefighter, Darren, the stallion, who can definitely lift the most weight, Isaac, the young guy, our two military vets, Johnny and Jason, and then there's me. Together, we tend to, raise, and ship out over 1 million fish located on the property. Let's just say it is never a dull moment at the Desert Springs Trout Farm. So grab your boots and join us as we bring you along the journey of the trout farm, because this is life at the hatchery.
Well, something is wrong. Monday night, you know, the wind started really kicking up and there's an algae bloom, so that pushes stuff down. And of course, we came into a nursery that was flooded with water. Let me make sure that none of the hatchery crops are overflowing, that it's not coming from in here.
So this is the first time I've walked into a flooded nursery, and boy is that fun to clean up.
I don't see anything from in here. So we got an algae bloom that come down from out of the pond space and plugged up these screens. You can see there. And that's what's causing our flooding.
But with algae blooms going in the spring, just gotta stay on top of cleaning screens.
We will simply relieve them all, and all that water will go down. Breakfast time! Breakfast! Look at all this food. Lots of breakfast. 21 bags of food to feed at 44 pounds each. I'll do the math on the screen. It's a lot of breakfast. These guys here are putting on a show. They are high jumpers because they're almost getting all the way up in the air. So hey, look, water's under control. And when I get all the feeding done for the morning and all the morning tasks, again, twice in a row, I get to go tag more fish. I'm gonna grab my scale here real quick. There's some more fish to go tag, so that will be fun. I like tagging fish, that's for sure. So we'll go set it up. Probably start tagging after lunch because we're getting to 11:30, so we're getting close to lunch. We gotta fill this truck full of water just because we're gonna tag the fish. We're gonna throw them in this truck so that we can go move them over to where our other tagged fish are at and dump them into there. That way they're all in the same place, because we're pulling fish out to tag them at a different location than where I already set up all the tagged fish. So here's our selection. Just getting everything set up so that we can get ready to do this dance. So making sure all my stuff's on and all my stuff's where I want it, prepared to do the thing. So let's tag these fishies and move them over there where we tag the other fishies. Put them all in the same pot. Let's do it. Here we go. First contestants. $3.9. There you go, darling. $3.2. $3.3. All right, let's take a look. Too small. Close. Yeah, that one will do. Too small. Probably. Too small. Too small. Probably. Too small. Looks good. This one's a maybe. Yeah. Too small. What do we got in here? 3. This one's too small. 3 in here. 3 in here. I think these will all 3 make the bill. Too small. Most of the way through this tagging, guys. What do we got here? 3 pounds. Perfect. Okay. All done tagging, guys. That's it. Okay. We just transported our tagged fishies into here. Now they're hanging out with their buddies. Seal this up. Call it good. So I get told to cut out a little bit early from tagging the fish because we have a truck that's gonna go out super late. Getting 2 trucks ready to go. The 2 big trucks. Woo. Got water in them. Ice them. Fill them with fish. It's gonna be a late night. What time is it, Johnny?
4-ish?
Yeah, it's like 4. I thought maybe the GoPro told me, but I guess it doesn't.
4:40.
So we take the hiatus and end up coming back at 8:30 with Johnny so that we can load a truck. I mean, this Memorial Day weekend push, I mean, the Memorial Day weekend is coming up, and the week push into Memorial Day weekend, just so many trucks, so many fish. 4:40. We're gonna take a hiatus. Our day is not done. We have to come back at 9:30
p.m.
to load up a truck because it's going out late. We'll let Darren go by. It's his Friday. He's running for home right now. Yeah.
He's got to be back in an hour.
We're gonna go take our hiatus and we will come back. I'm definitely gonna need the light for my camera, so we'll bring that along.
Ooh, that'll be nice.
And we'll come back later on when we're loading fish.
It's already dark and windy.
9:30. Oh, I gotta turn the truck on. Oh. Man, that door's not closed. Okay. Well, 9:28. Same difference. Some lights. Okay, let's go put some water in her. And we shall wait her up. go. Doing our thing. Here we are, fishing at night. Johnny's putting them in the box. Here we are at yet another raceway. Let's get some more fish.
Looks like I rattled a little more.
No, they're good.
And that wind and cold and pitching fish just ain't fun.
Okay, Johnny, last raceway.
Game time.
I know, I don't even know what time it is, but I know it's late.
And I think we ran till just about midnight that night.
We'll get a final time check at the end. Oh my gosh, there's so many fish. Easy pickings. Johnny, it's 11:30 at night, and we have probably one net left to go. Oh, I think the light might have just, we can only run the light on the low setting. So we got like one net left, maybe two.
Let's do a big net, make it one.
Let's do a big net and make it one, he says. Man after my own heart. Bear net, stallion net. That's it.
Really?
Release him, Jason, release him.
You know, we push that so far into the evening. We're tired and we're going to bed.
All right, you're all wrapped up. Where are you taking them?
Going to Truckee and Olympic Valley.
All right. It's got some fish for some happy anglers, guys, but we're going to bed. Okay, it's morning. Good morning.
Morning time.
I didn't get much sleep, so being up, loading the truck, we're tired this morning.
Good morning. Got decent rest, just, you know, we were loading fish until midnight. So, but it's supposed to be a colder day today, so we got the sweaters on. Let's go do it. And it begins. Well, there's the scale I was weighing with, and apparently there's still a leg that came off.
I don't know how that leg disappeared on me. I mean, because they twist in order to come off, but somehow it untwisted while I was like, had the scale on the back of the truck or whatever, and needless to say, I had to go find it.
So I better go grab that leg. How about a foot? There you go. Ooh, it's a windy one today. Oh yes. Very, very windy. It's dinner time. I'll fuel up the truck before we go do dinner, but you know, here's the damage. So 10 bags there, 11 bags there, 21 bags.
Gotta feed the truck first.
Yep, gotta feed the truck first. Breakfast time is almost done. We're gonna get this truck number 1, washed up. That is next on the agenda.
Truck's going out, truck's coming in, constant over and over. So we've got to get truck 1 completely washed and ready to be loaded and sent out again.
We just fixed our Hotsy, which is a heated pressure sprayer, so we can clean that truck out with some hot water, which is nice because it's cold today, and spraying cold water on a cold day definitely sucks. So we're gonna go to lunch, we'll come back, do some more. All right, that girl right there is ready to be fueled up and she's good to go. Now we gotta
Do this one.
We got a lot of trucks getting ready to come back and go back out. But the only way to keep things rolling, to keep things productive, is to keep everything clean.
One truck gets washed and the next one rolls up.
Truck number 7. We'll start with some def on this truck. I'm gonna take this extra tank of water I got in here and we're gonna do some dust control.
We had done a transfer, and with all the wind and all the heat and everything going on, I still had one tank with no fish, just water in the transfer truck. And Ethan thought,
Just
you know,
like
it'd
that.
be a great idea, man. You should just take that tank and just run down the road and try to eliminate some dust. So Ethan's out on a delivery, but I find a little time in the middle of the day,
Just a
so
little bit.
I go out and I go give the road a dusting.
Truck number 7, the only thing left is the outside of it. Oh, I'm talking to the camera. Yeah, we got the tanks. Inside the tanks all clean and everything. Tires, def, fuel, oil, all that pre-trip stuff. Last little bit, she done.
My favorite part of the day, dinner time, go feed out the raceways, and then I get to go home.
Dinner time. And then it's time to get out of here. Since we were here till midnight last night, I'm beat, I'm tired. I want to get out of here and go rest. So we'll finish up dinner, then I get to go rest. Here we are, another morning. Beautiful day. It's gonna be nice today. All right, first thing in the morning, 7:30. Truck 1, got to get loaded up. So we're gonna go clock in and get her going. I'm ready to go. I got some decent rest last night. My chest still hurts from my injury. That's okay though. It's not a deal breaker. Took some ibuprofen, so I'll be all right. And yeah, we're gonna go clock in, get this day going.
Well, I knew it with all those super heavy gusts of wind. The hatchery is flooded again.
Yeah, that's a little deep. We better hit those screens. Yep, that's what happens when it's windy, man. The wind pushes all that shit into the, oh my God. The scale is like underwater, dude. That's not good.
Only this time it's deep. It's trying to come up over the top of my dry coat boots, which are like a muck boot almost. You know, they go up really high, and the water is so out of control that scrubbing the screens alone is not going to do it. And I have to bring the pump over, and I got to suck some water out.
Okay, there's just too much water in here. We're gonna suck it all out.
There's literally baby fish that are swimming on the floor.
There's a fucking fish swimming around in here, dude. Literally. That's crazy. Here, if I just scoop him up, dude. Save him. I got him. That's funny.
And I mean, it's just, we've got to get this under control as soon as possible.
I got as much out as I could with that one pump. Now I got a submersible running over here. Sorry, I got a gummy blue shark in my mouth. Seems to still be going. So we'll let that drainer out. We'll go do something else while that drains.
Me and Johnny kind of split and diverged. But you know, Johnny's doing a transfer with Aaron. And you know what my task is? My task is to go fix my mistake.
Okay, well this is a bummer. Remember my tag fish, guys? Well, had about 10 fish or so. I'll know here in a minute. But I had a few fish that kicked the tag, which is, I just don't know how they kick the tag. You know, you stick it in the like fatty corpuscle of the dorsal. It should stay, but you know, for whatever reason, some tags kick. So I gotta fish these tags out, figure out which fish kicked the tags. Yeah, and go from there. I've got to figure out which fish belong to which tag through weight processing and everything, and it's kind of a, you know, ordeal, but I get all the tags fixed. They all have that like angle. It has to be how they got out. See that angle on those? It should be fully horizontal. They're not. The ones that don't have a tag, which is certainly easier said than done. Yeah. Look at you, Mr. No Tag. There we go. That's in there real nice. That's how you do it right. I didn't know about the 90-degree turn at the end. That's my mistake. But that was the last one. Oh, dinner time. Breakfast time. Not dinner time, breakfast time. Oh yes. Look at him go. So Ethan dropped his hammer into the raceway here, and I've got the trick. Hey, hey! Looky there. That's how it's done, baby. Love it. That magnet is a tool worth having. Right in the bottom of the whitewater.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. Right where you wouldn't want to be with your waders. Let's go wash the truck. I think we got 2 trucks going out tonight. Number 10, the big one. At least for sure. Because I gotta go wash that one. But I washed 7 yesterday. So I think it's going out this evening too. Let's go. Okay, Johnny went and filled this truck full of fuel. Now we're filling it full of oxygen.
So I got to fill up oxygen, or watch for the first time. And it's a little scary. If you know how to go step by step, it's very safe and very fluid.
And then we'll go wash her and check her tires and oil and all that stuff to get this truck ready to go. Well, obviously she's full of oxygen. See how cold she is? She's full. Deaf time. Johnny, are you deaf?
I am a little bit. Definitely deft.
Most definitely deaf for the deaf. I don't know, that's enough deaf jokes.
Truck 10 needs to be clean. If we're gonna send clean fish, we gotta send a clean truck.
Washing the truck. Washing the tank, actually. I'll wash that back one, Johnny's gonna wash this one. Then I'll wash that one, then Johnny will wash this one, and I'll get the last one. We'll tag team it. Alright. Let's load this truck up with some gear. We need a bunch of hoses, clamps, all kinds of stuff. Good work, Johnny. She ready to go. She just needs water.
Nice. Got shiny rims now.
Yeah, she does have shiny rims.
Clean
shiny.
truck, clean water, clean fish.
And then we move on to dinner time.
Come and get it.
Only I already know ahead of time before we even do dinner that today I'm not going to get to go home after dinner. There's going to be another late truck.
All right, we're back. Filling this truck up with water and ice. Then we'll go put fishies in it. Water and ice. All right, my pretties. It's time to go on the bus. Last raceway, and this truck is on its way. It's 8:02. Okay, I was wrong. This is not our last raceway.
2 more.
There's still 2 more. We're gonna go over to 48, which is where the behemoths are. I mean, there's some monster trout in there, so that'll be fun. We're definitely taking a clip there.
Yeah.
Hey Johnny, we're at 48. Ready to see some big fishies?
Oh, it's big time.
It's big fishy time. Look at that fish. It's a big fish. We better go slow. Look at him. Look at. Oh my God. It's a big fish. It's a big fish. Yeah, how would you like to catch that trout?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a nice fish. Notice that I'm only netting a couple at a time. Just don't wanna push the boundary on such quality.
Definitely a lot of weight. Me and Johnny push hard, you know, all the way until the sun goes down.
Okay, we are all done loading fishies.
All right, so we got 10 all loaded up. It was a little bit of work. There were some bigger fish in there, but she's full, she's ready to go. Darkness falls and darkness hits. Work still got to be done, and we got it done just at the side of dusk.
Can you even see me? Nope. Ethan is on his way. He's going down to the Mammoth Lake area in California. As you saw, we put some monster fish inside there. So if you're in the Mammoth Lake area, definitely go hit that up. We're gonna finish up this day. I'm gonna go home, out to my trailer, eat some grub,
Beef stew time.
and chillax. So we'll come at it tomorrow, finish up our Friday.
So our Friday starts out pretty normal. Tom had been asking me to clean some stuff up around, you know, burn stuff thrown in the burn pile, metal scrap thrown in the scrap metal pile.
We're gonna,
Feed clean.
right now we're gearing up for breakfast. We're gonna get this day started. We got a bunch of crap to gather and burn, and it'll be a good time with fire. Always a good time when there's fire. Yeah, it's always a good time when there's fire involved. Okay, Johnny, I haven't turned the camera on for a while. Look at all this shit.
From one fucking area.
Well, a couple areas, but this is what we've been doing for a couple hours. We've been cleaning this stuff up for Tom because, you know, Tom brings people here to show him his beautiful hatchery, and there's crap from previous employees that just been sitting around, and it's time to get rid of it and stop embarrassing Tom in front of his guests.
Boss man was a little fed up with the trash and bringing visitors out. You want to show something beautiful. So his tell everyone to spend an hour turned into 3 hours of everybody cleaning up an area. But it looks good, and we're moving on to, I guess, washing more trucks.
All right, let's get some trucks clean.
Truck 1 has come back in, so you know what that means. As soon as it pulls in onto the pad, she's got to get washed.
We've been doing a lot of this lately. Oh, here we go. Wash some more truckage. Truck number 1, all buttoned up. You know what, Johnny? Look at this truck in an hour.
Breaking records.
It's not bad, huh? Truck 1 is done. So now we'll go move on to 9 over there, which is the big truck, and she 91 gallons.
91 gallons of diesel in it.
She's a little bit bigger.
The trucks are going out so fast, I don't know if I can wash them as fast as they're going back out. And I start washing and filling as soon as they come in. By the next morning, they're back out full again.
Oh, well, that windshield won't do. That thing is too damn dirty. My delivery drivers have got to be able to see when they're driving a live load of trout. All right, let's def her up.
So we finally get to feed out for the day. There's not an evening truck, thank God. Finishing out the Friday. you know, and then this is the push. I don't work on the weekend, so this is the push that moves all the way into Memorial Day. Johnny, last one.
Last bucket.
Get her done.
My week started last night. Actually, I got in the evening, I don't know, around like 8 o'clock or so. They needed help loading a truck at 10:30 at night, so I loaded a truck until about 12:15, super late into the night. I only got like 6 hours or so of sleep. That's okay. And then Jason went on a fishing trip this weekend without me to go chase some salmon, and he blew his alternator halfway on the other side of the state of Oregon. So that's going to be an interesting debacle. I'm tired. So, but anyways, the work doesn't stop. Trout still need attention. So, got my boots on. Let's go.
Okay, I gotta come feed these, come feed the twins. Let's go clean up some poop. Boy, what a difference. These fish poop too much. Well, halfway there. Okay, there it is, all beautimous and clean. No more poopy all over the floor. There's a bull snake right here. Yeah, look out. He's not aggressive, at least. Mr. Bull Snake. Oh yeah. Hey, you stay back. You stay back. Alright. Did some burning. And now I'm separating the metal from the wood and sending the metal to the metal scrap bin. Now we're gonna get this truck ready for the ball. The old 2x grocery store Trout. We'll give her a wash, oil, all that good stuff. Well, look who's ready to go to the dance. All right, she's all ready. I just gotta put some fuel, some def, and check her tires, the oil, and then she's good to go. Last step, some fuel. Dinner time. Oh man, I'm tired. Out hole doing a truck late last night, not getting much sleep. Wasn't a really rough day at work, but I mean, there's still always lots to be done. So definitely still took it out of the body with that low level of sleep, and I'm tired, I'm hungry. I think I'm gonna go eat, and I think I'm gonna be asleep by like 6:30. Well, that is going to conclude this week of Life at the Hatchery, guys. So definitely make sure to like, subscribe, follow us on our other social media, and until next week, we'll see you guys.